red licorice or black licorice? That is the question of the day. Answer in the chat.
Welcome.
Or none of the above. Can you do
or
a
none
poll?
of the above?
Yeah. No,
But
not
you
an
know,
option.
black
You have to-
licorice, black licorice for the win.
It's black, red, or death.
Death.
Okay.
Give me licorice or give me death.
Yeah. Well, welcome. We're to Quest of Chaos, where we're asking the hard questions and playing role-playing games and the TTRPGs and the board games. And today we're playing Dragon of Icespire Peak. Is it really anymore? I mean, technically it is, because you guys are going to go kill the dragon on Icespire Peak. You finally figured out where it is. It's not like it was in the title.
It's not like the characters knew the title.
Exactly. Staying committed. Yeah. Role play. Yeah. But before we get into that role playing stuff, we got a few announcements. Let's give a shout out to some of our friends. We got Nord Games. Nord Games got all that supplementary material to get your game feeling awesome. They got books, they got decks, they got dice towers, they got a whole plethora of things. And if you go to nordgames.com, nordgamesllc.com/3.html, you're gonna find our affiliate link. And if you use the coupon code chaotic20, CHAOTIC 20, you're gonna get yourself off 20%. Excuse me. We also have the Birds of Paradise. Birds of Paradise made by our very own Andrea of the Burbs. You look over at Tiana's screen, there's some magpie dice. There's the logo in Julie's. Yes, Birds of Paradise, you know, like you're rolling the dice, birdsofparadise.com. Go hit them up. They got bird-themed dice and Arizona-themed dice. And if you use the coupon code chaotic, you're going to get yourself 15% off. Our final business friend of the show is D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond is the official online tool set of Dungeons & Dragons. You can use it to make all these fantastic things. You can use it to get all the source books, so that way you don't have to go to all your sessions with this many books. Ugh. You can carry it all on a tablet with you. Wherever you go, D&D Beyond will follow and help you out.
James, are you not actually in the studio right now?
What? No, there's nothing here. Look.
Wait, let me see. Wait, oh no, I see him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Am I looking
hey,
the right way?
Laura.
Just right over
Let's
there, right?
Oh, yeah, let me give you a high five, Laura. Yeah. Wow. In the studio.
Oh my god.
Okay, sorry. I asked. I was clearly the light was playing tricks on my eyes.
Yeah.
Counterpoint to the D&D Beyond thing, though, is you can surprise people by being a buff nerd by carrying all those TTRPG books around. And then you sneak up on them like, why, yes, I do know the stats of a boule.
Exactly. Look at this muscle right
He's so
here.
buff he can't even see his arm anymore.
Yeah. In the studio, you know, sometimes I'll activate my poltergeist abilities. And oh, wow. Now it's completely gone.
Also, hi, Matt. Thanks for joining me in my house.
Hey, how
Wait.
you doing, Ren? Good seeing you. Hi.
Wait, who was
I
our
just got
friend?
here.
Who was our friend in this campaign who lost their arm again?
The dwarf. What was his name?
Something
Winton.
Winton. Yeah, there you go. He's cosplaying as Winton.
Yeah. Nah, anytime I drive by Winton Avenue in Hayward, I'm like, haha, Winton.
Oh, yes, that's true.
But yes, so that is D&D Beyond. Go check them out. We have a lot of friends here on the show, including you, friends. Thank you so much for supporting us here on twitch.tv/questandchaos. You also can join us on YouTube if you need some of them VODs. And then also you can join us wherever you get your fine podcasts. Listen responsibly. Yes. Oh, interesting. Well, other friends, you can support us not only by watching and listening to us on those different platforms, but you can give bits here on Twitch, of which NGC457 has donated 1,000 bits to the players.
Oh,
that is
nice. Thank
2
you.
Thank you.
inspirations. The Hefner is donating 1,010 bits. So that means you get 1.01 inspiration and I get 1.01 inspiration.
Cool. Thanks.
Speaking of
Right.
inspiration, anytime we have leftover inspiration from any of our shows, we put it in the book of inspiration. And once we hit about 25, if I do believe I can count, we do a giveaway. And last Saturday, Down Darker Trails, our Cthulhu Western game, just made the book of inspiration trigger. So we're doing a giveaway tonight, probably at the break. A Nord Games deck of the winner's choice. I believe still due to COVID times, if you're in the US, we can get you a physical copy. As well, and if you are from out of country, we can get you a PDF. Another thing that will also trigger our giveaway is the first raid that is over 20 people. So if hop to another channel and be like, go to Quest and Chaos, they're so fantastic, and they're doing a giveaway, so you want free stuff, come join us. Yes, get them over here so I can yell at them in weird voices.
Oh yeah, weird voices.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So yes, that is Twitch, that is YouTube, that is audio playback thingamajiggies. And if you join us on the patreon.com/QuestandChaos, you can help out our players start of every, or not the start of every month, but they get cards from the deck of inspiration created by our very own Thomas Cook that have some special effects that can assist them. And Squeal the Bard has given y'all 3 cards. Change of Fate, which is basically a re-roll a d20 unless it's a natural one, because we love our nat ones. And then we also have a Critical Strike, which makes an attack into a critical strike. Now, that is likely going to be used on Cryovane, so I'm just going to bump up his health by 50 points because it's going to go straight to Isolt. Let's be real about that.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Not a
I'm gonna dump a 2nd level spell
Smite
slot.
on smite on smite on smite.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll totally use one of my smites as a bonus action, and then hit this guy, and then critical strike.
Go boom. Yes. Critical strike.
And I have to grab literally all of the dice and shake them in my tiny little hands.
Tiny hands. I got tiny little hands.
You're lucky we're not actually in studio. I would have thrown something at you.
Oh no, my dice. Been hit. Yeah. So yeah, patreon.com. Check that out. We also have After
Sorry,
Dark.
You said there was a third card?
Oh, third card from Squill is random. So we'll be drawing from the deck if you
So
choose.
random.
So random. As
That's
if.
so random. Yeah. Disney Channel. Cool. Let's see. There's that. And I think that's it. Yes. Patreon, I said that. And what about Patreon? Oh yeah, Patreon. You can join us there for our After Dark sessions, which is our little wind down debrief sessions after every game. We just shoot the shit and talk about the doohickeys about what just transpired or what's going on. What's been going on? Cool. Yeah. Anything else? Am I missing anything?
We got more bits.
More bits.
More bits? Oh, yes. Duke Fleeg and giving 1,000 bits to the players. Your Grace. Thank you.
Your Grace.
Thank you.
Let's see. Yes, those don't count. Coolio. Okay.
Who's Doc?
Well, unless there's anything else that
Can I share some? It's not exciting. Well, it's just
Oh,
gonna just share
yeah,
something. So this I've been a casual streamer, and I just hit affiliate this past week, which is very exciting on Twitch. So I'm very excited about that.
Congratulations.
Yes, yeah. And I don't know if Tamaranth is here, but Tamaranth is a huge fan of this show, all the Quest and Chaos stuff, but has been super, super vocal in helping promote this channel on my channel and vice versa. And I just want to say thanks to them if they are here in chat, because they really like our Dragon of Icespire Peak moments, and I want to say thanks. So
What's your channel?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Brando 30 Rock. You'll see me lurking in here. I don't like to promote it, but it's just variety gaming and stuff like that. I'm not like a Tossie, so don't expect Tossie production. Just expect me gaying out over things. It's pretty much
I
it.
mean,
So.
I completely understand that. I have something to promote.
Yes.
I am going to be a guest on the Roll For It Network, their game Ascension, for the next 3 weeks on Thursdays at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Very excited about it. I'm playing a glaive-wielding cleric named Caladri. Spot the reference.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm real excited about it. I still need to throw things at the GM and be like, hey, what do I need to know? But you know, GMs, they're busy.
Are they though? Props to everyone. Send good vibes to James too. For I don't think he can talk about it, but send good vibes to James.
All the
'cause
vibes.
A good moment.
Yeah. But yeah, that'll be this Thursday, next Thursday, and the Thursday after at 10 a.m. Pacific. It'll also be on their Twitch for a while after that, and they do upload to YouTube. So
Beauty.
Yay! Oh, and also happy Pride Month, everyone! Happy Pride,
Pride
Month!
Month!
Yay! Every character we come across today must be queer. Okay, James, just letting you know.
I mean,
In some form or
I mean, most of them are.
I mean,
Okay.
we're going to Phandalin, right?
It's true.
I'm a big
This
fan.
little hamlet in
Ooh.
the mountains, and it's super gay.
It's like,
Love
okay.
that.
Phandalin is the new Palm Springs.
This town has everything. It's got gays. It's got dragon attacks. It's got a crossbow wielding little child. Got everything.
Everything.
Yes.
Yay.
Oh my god, I love
Stefan
that.
is DMing today.
Stefan is DMing.
Oh my god. I'm gonna lose it.
Hey everybody, let's
In
get
order
into tonight's game of Dragon of Icespire Peak. But yes, let's see. Oh yeah, boo, boo, boo. Theme song, insert, running joke. Gotta keep it going. Especially these last few episodes.
It would be even funnier if on the last real episode we actually have a theme song.
We have a theme song.
Truly.
Put all this work just for one episode. Let's do it.
Yes. No, I'm kidding.
That's how we do it.
We were just talking about overextending oneself. Why not?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be great. Yeah. So, hi everybody. What happened last week? Last week was another pretty chill episode. It was shopping part 2 in Leylon, in which our fine folks here obtain a spice bag, a never-ending spice bag, where literally anything that Brandon. Why am I saying Brandon? I don't know.
Wow. Are you okay, buddy?
Pour yourself a drink.
I've had 2 weeks where it's just been long days.
Heard.
Ugh. Stayed up till Frigiblin in the morning.
Friggolin?
Frigiblins to give a basis. But yes, so that way Inqua can use whatever spices they dang well want to ask for, because it is the last few episodes in the campaign. No, cocaine is not a spice.
I'm just gonna say now. Cryovane, cayenne pepper.
Cold breath.
I'm going to assault him.
THC.
Well, THC would be a spice in the same way that tea is a spice.
Exactly.
Tea is not a spice.
But people put it into sauces and things like that
Yeah.
to give it flavor. So
Yeah,
Do they-
flavor.
Is there a poisonous spice? Like, is there a spice that we use in cooking that too much is poisonous?
And anything with too much is poison.
Yeah, water. Too much water is poisonous.
But I mean, like, actually, like, if there was enough consumed of a spice, you would get super,
Like,
super sick or die.
people are saying mushrooms or nutmeg or there's some other things.
Oh, no. Because I know, like, cinnamon is probably overdrawing, but
Oh,
like,
probably.
Oh, they've discovered his weakness and arrogance.
Yeah. We just dare Cryovane to do the cinema challenge.
how
That's how we
dare
defeat
you?
him.
Of course I can do this.
You know, but just a quick one.
Apparently nutmeg. Apparently nutmeg it has unpleasant toxic side effects if you have too much.
Okay.
Inqua
What?
has a jar full of manticore poison.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
We
if you
forgot
want
about that.
poison, you don't need to like, how can I use my spices?
That's a good. Okay, he'll lure him in with the smell of saffron and cooking things from
Well,
the
and here's
assault bag.
here's the drawback of the bag. You can only get a pinch of it, but the pinch of it will flavor sufficiently.
Oh,
Like you can't over salt with it.
but I can is salt
Oh.
with it.
Yes.
Ah.
And they obtained that
Oh.
spice bag.
You're on the other
Laura-
side of this door. You bang on the door.
Just
Boom, 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 boom. Knock it off.
Laura Winley bought a bejeweled hand axe for Winley. Let's see, what else did folks buy? We bought some books for Tim. Tim got some A is for Arcana.
I am very tempted to actually write this.
Oh, yeah.
It's a kid's book.
That would be, I bet you could sell that actually.
I mean, with the way things are, like how popular D&D is, I'm pretty sure. Illustrations done by James Arno. Anyway.
Let's talk. Let's talk, buddy.
Let's talk. Let's see. Yeah, he's shopping. Oh, there was a chat with Sheris. Make with Sheris in a dream again. Just the older bro. Fajibulins. Oh, we're past 15 minutes. Fucking with his younger brother. Peering whether in person or in a dream. But also learning the location of Cryovane. You know, the dragon happening to be on the Icespire Peak. And yeah, and let's see, they got their horses. We got a ring of warmth because they're gonna go upwards, but they did. I don't believe anyone did buy any cold weather. No, people did buy cold
No.
weather clothing. Yes, they did.
We bought cold weather clothes and gear like crampons and pitons and all that.
Yes, indeed. Yes, cool.
The things that your other group has to deal with.
Yeah. Rhyme of the Frost Maiden, Saturdays, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time when I'm not.
Saturdays, whenever the fuck James feels like it.
I do like that. It's like, we're all in the Zoom.
Well, in the
thing.
chat, like,
are
are
we,
we doing it
are
today?
we streaming today? No. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And shopping they did dues. And they have now begun to make their way to Phandalin after saying goodbye to also Inqua's brother, Haldir, the elf. And yeah, I think that's it for everybody. Yeah. Oh yeah, and just a reminder, y'all have a little tube of spell plague.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about it.
That little
Just in case.
thing.
Oh yes, and DJ
Yeah, I was
received
gonna
a
say, the
wonderful
box.
little present from Alondra, hoping that
Oh,
they would
yeah.
join them at some point in Neverwinter. A pick.
Pick of destiny, I'm just calling it. I'm just gonna call it.
Yeah.
He loves you, a bushel and a pick.
But that is where we pick up with our heroes, the Argent Sword, riding back to Phandalin. Having spent another restful night in the sunset horizon, a place that many of them post becoming adventurers likely did not believe it would be the place they would be lodging so regularly. But out into the savage frontier they go. Nice morning-ish, you know, after that first breakfast, getting a nice casual ride. And as you ride through the hills, you begin to see the Sword Mountain still up and above, but they become much closer. Woods starting to flank you on your left and right, filling in little parts of the plains as you roll over and through the hills. there is a bit of a highway that you do remember going quite the Tribor Trail that does offer a much more smooth ride through as opposed to going through the hills themselves, which you meet up after riding on the high road northward for a brief moment. But as you ride, many of you having had already made this trip before, in your early times, it is a bit of a sorry, my folks are being very loud right now in their conversation.
Let's just get to a pub so it works.
Oh, y'all can hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that loud on our end.
Oh, that's good. That's good. It's loud on mine. I'm like, what am I talking about again? Zoom studio soon.
You're not in the studio.
Oh, James' parents came with us to the studio. Hi.
Oh,
Hey, how's it going? But as you ride along the Tribor Trail, the plains, bit of a wind bustling through the tall grass, you're reminded of your first times, many of you heading through this way. And it's a great reflection point of where you've come from, where you've been, and where you're headed to now. You see that familiar right off branch from the Tribor Trail with a small wooden sign that points one to Tribor and Yarder, giving some memories for Tim and Argent and their time there. And then another little pointed arrow facing southward towards Phandalin. You get to ride down the less well-kept trail, but still pass through regularly so that it's more uneven rather than filled with grasses and rocks, some of the brushing against the shins of your mounts, tickling a bit of your feet every now and then. But you ride past and you go past some very idyllic hills that, as you do, separates out and you see before you the familiar sight of Phandalin. Slightly new in the sense that the efforts made to make the wall that's surrounding it a bit sturdier. 2 watchtowers standing up and above. And a much more fortified town than the idyllic open scenery from which you first met it for the Harvest Festival. But as you ride forward, no large gate being made, but an entrance that is contained. You see one person looking at you from the northern guard tower. It's like, excuse me, hi.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Oh, hey, welcome back.
Thank you. How have things been here?
Not too shabby, not too shabby. There has been, we saw some flying motions and we all get a little up and ready. But otherwise it's pretty good.
Good. That's good. So no other attacks?
None that, no.
Good.
I think we scared it off that first time or second time, really.
That would be good. Are we clear to come in?
Oh yeah. Welcome.
Thank you. Ride through the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Entrance.
Mm-hmm. You ride through the gate, and originally having walking through on foot for many of you, it's a very different entrance as you start to ride by, and there are a few folks that do look. And Inqua, you're familiar with people looking at you, but it's not one of fear or whispers. They are whispering, but they are pointing. But it seems more in adoration but you
Ooh.
ride through. And where do you head?
I
Guess
mean,
we want to drop off these horses, right?
well, the inn has a stable attached to it. Do I remember that correctly?
A post.
Well,
And a little like outcropping that, yeah.
You
Why are
might
we
want to
gonna-
put them in a stable though, right?
yeah. Why
so
would
they-
we put them? Why would we put them over there? We should just take them straight over to their owners.
Good point. Let's do that.
Good.
We did buy a couple of them though, didn't we? I'm
Did some of you?
Too.
trying to remember. It's been such a long time.
Inqua, you're mumbling again. Okay. Yeah.
What?
Inqua,
I think he was saying we bought 2.
Is
yes.
this
Mhm.
work now? Am I
Yes.
working?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
no idea why I have to just unplug. No, I was going to say, I thought one of them was like a gift or something, a horse or something, but I thought 2 of the horses we do
We have ours.
actually own. Yeah.
2 of them are ours.
Yeah, I believe you rented or borrowed one from Winnie,
Or maybe
Mhm.
that's the one I was thinking of.
and then you borrowed 2 from another cast member from the Phandalin group, whose name I am forgetting for some odd reason. Because
Yeah, we were put in touch with them by the mayor.
Mhm.
No, I don't remember what their name was. I think it was nondescript rancher, farmer, or something. Was like,
Nondescript. That was his name.
oh, bring them back. Good cause. You're going after a dragon, so I guess we have to tell them we didn't get a dragon. But
Yeah,
we
we're on our
will.
way, though.
We're on our way.
Yeah.
We're on our way.
Urkel. Or Bob. Or Geo Ra. One of the
Ah.
farmers.
I like Farmer Bob. That makes sense.
Farmer Bob.
Farmer Bob.
Remember the horses belonging, or a couple of them belonging to Farmer Bob.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Figured it out. But as you ride in, you're like, oh shit, we should return our horses.
these aren't ours.
Turn around and ride out towards the surrounding farmland.
Like BRB.
James can actually-
okay, bye.
Deuces, can
Right
I
back.
ask a moment, James?
Yeah.
Because I was looking up Mimi's capabilities since he is my animal companion.
You are
How-
not feeding him these horses.
No. But what I was going to say is, in his questing and travels, in his own quest and chaotic travels, what animals technically can he morph into? Because I'm sure he's eaten more than 20 of certain things. Because right now I just see the quokka. But could he become a horse,
So
or it become a horse? They
technically
no.
mimics, or I guess for Inqua, do me a survival check, please.
There's a 14 plus something. 5. That is a 19, sir.
Okay, 19. So you have heard of mimics before. And most people who go out and about, even in urban areas, have heard of mimics and how they are able to take on the form of many inanimate objects.
Hmm.
This is the first time you have ever seen a mimic morph into a non-inanimate object.
Okay. Got it.
Good
See,
job, Mimi. Learning new things, evolving.
Gotta catch them all.
Of course, sometimes you just gotta do art. Art really helps stimulate the brain.
All those rock sculptures.
Yeah.
Mm.
Brain and brain.
Okay, thanks. I didn't mean to sidetrack. I was just
Oh, no,
curious
for
if
sure.
You could become a horse. Okay, thanks.
But you ride out and you meet with Farmer Bob, who's like, oh, hey, wow, it has been a while. I have been meaning to use them horses, but it's good to see you all once more. It's good to see you.
We almost
Well,
lost them.
Oh,
So I forget who has them, but I guess I will give
Yeah. I mean, I know mine's definitely not mine. So
That's good old Spot and good old Charlie. Both of them looking nice and healthy. Thank you so much.
Kept them fed and kept them happy.
Well, they certainly look happy, and don't know if they'll really enjoy all this time back on the farm. It seems like they've had a bit of an adventure in their soul.
Yeah, but I think they'll be ready to just relax and do what they need to do.
Mm-hmm. Someone once told me that what you look forward to most is leaving home, and the second thing you most look forward to is coming back.
Nice.
That's a good way to think about it.
Certainly. Well, good to see you all again, and hope you enjoy Are you staying for long?
Probably not very long, I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, enjoy your time here. It's good to see you all again.
Thanks again, Farmer Bob.
And with your remaining 3 horses, I'm assuming one of them you drop off with Winnie.
Winnie's family, with
Yeah.
Winnie stayed in Leylon, right?
Yeah, she's still at the farm in Leylon, I thought. Yeah.
No. If I remember
can-
correctly, she did head back.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Sure. Sure.
Sure.
But yeah, you drop it off with Winnie, who's like, "Oh, hey, yeah, oh, excellent, thank you so much." You wouldn't happen to have seen my walks over to Isolde. You know that time when I was drunk over in Leylon and I mentioned my brother? You wouldn't happen to have seen them at all?
Did we? I don't remember.
It's like slightly taller than me, black scruffy hair, kind of says cool, cool, cool all the time, cool, cool, cool. And
We met so many people.
no, I understand.
And we also had a lot of never clears, so
I mean, understood.
including last night. It was a lot.
Wow, you had some Neverclear, and you're looking great.
Thank you.
But yeah, if you ever see a guy, he's just like this tall, says cool, cool, cool a lot, kind of has a more relaxed talk about him. Yeah, if you see him, people saying he might, some people said they saw someone who kind of looked like me walking about, and I was like, ha, no. But then they started talking more, and I was like, oh, that's him. So if you see him.
Where did they see him? In Leylon, or?
He kind of wanders around a lot, just, walks about and just happens to show up in places.
Wait, what's his name?
Bolin.
Bo! Like Glory Bo. Yeah, I met Bo.
Oh, you met him. Where was he?
Like in the middle of the forest.
Oh, that sounds like him.
Yeah, he had these lights that looked like fairies, but then they weren't. They were from him.
Well, yeah. That's him. If you see him again.
Yeah, we didn't talk long because he was in the middle of the forest and I was also alone. So, there's a possibility he was a creeper, but I didn't know he was your brother.
He's a little weird, but yeah.
Okay, so if we see him again, just tell me, say hi.
Just have some stuff to talk about, and if you can come here, that'd be great.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Wait, he said he was trying to. He was trying to find a town, and it seemed like he didn't remember which name.
Yeah, he's also kind of dumb.
Oh.
Let me guess. He said looking for a place with a P, and it's like,
Yeah,
couldn't find it.
I said Phandalin, and he was confused, and I explained that.
Down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's kind of dumb.
Oh.
Well, it's good to know that he's still there. Yeah, he just walks up in like the woods a lot. So, yeah.
Well, if we see him, we will tell him that you want to talk to him about an important matter.
Cool. Thanks.
Thank you for the use of your horse.
Oh yeah, yeah, no. Thank you for escorting me so that and Rhonda to Layla. Leylon, yeah, okay, yeah, well, wow, look at the sun. I'm gonna gonna head inside.
Well, that wasn't awkward at all.
No.
All right. Well then, shall we on to the inn?
Yes.
Get settled in. What time of day is it?
After that, right, it's maybe about 2.
Okay, not too bad.
Right before check-in time. Yep.
So you ride through, and or not ride through, you
No.
I'm assuming 3 of you walk, 2 of
Yeah.
you, if you choose to ride, you can be those people.
Go on ahead, get reservations.
Yeah,
No.
we'll go in together, leading the horses.
Yeah.
You walk, and as you do see a few people looking here and there. Again, familiar for you, Inkwa, but not in the sense of animosity, just curiosity directed into your group. And as you walk in, or as you approach the very familiar log style building of the Stonehill Inn, you tie up the other 2 horses underneath the shelter, Inkwa giving you some old memories, familiar memories. But you walk out in front and onto the porch with the overhang and go through the door where you see good old man Jenkins sitting there spinning tails into a crowd of no one. I saw not just 1 dragon, 2 dragons were out there up in the sky. They were coming down, and then that young Dahlia just making sure that arrow struck true. You walk by as old man Jenkins, not really taking in your presence, but continues to spin tails. You see over at the end of the bar, Toblin with his salt and pepper fro going down into mutton chops. Turning around as he finishes making a nice clean dish and just yelling out, "Jenkins, your food's ready." "Oh, hey, how's it going, everybody?"
Doing all right. How about yourself?
Well, it has been doing mighty fine, and must I say, the Argent sword. It is good to know that this tavern spawned your tales.
As many great stories do, it began in a tavern.
Too true. And to know that the Stonehill Inn is yours, can't be prouder. So how can I help you all out?
Getting rooms for the night.
Well, I think we can get that arranged.
No, I'm asking everyone else if we're staying here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably should.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want to set off now. We'd only be traveling for a few hours before it's dark.
Yeah. No, we need a night's sleep.
Also, where we're going, we won't be able to take the other 2 horses with us, right?
Probably not.
So we'll have to make arrangements for them.
Well, I'm sure we could loan them to Winnie for the duration, or someone similar. But Winnie would take good care of them. Care of them.
Yeah, that she will. That girl knows horses inside and out.
Best choice I can think of, at least off the top of my head.
Yeah, and they can. I mean, since she works here, she works at her little farm. Very easy to hold them up here, hold them up over there. We can have that arranged.
That would be wonderful. And for tonight, I think we're going to we would like rooms if we could.
Easy enough. And How about on the house?
Are you sure?
Oh,
I still remember what y'all did for me when me and Merkel were taking care of a few folks and getting the town's spirits nice and lifted. So I very much appreciate it. And again, can't help to say the Argent sword stayed here.
well, wonder if we should have some kind of music tonight.
Darjon, that would always be appreciated. But yes,
Oh, do you mind if I ask, how is Harbin?
Harbin, yeah, he's all right. Still likes to be pretty locked in. Occasionally comes out. He definitely feels safer with his wall. Yeah, he's okay.
Okay.
Seen much of Halia lately?
Oh yeah, Halia, she pops in.
Actually does anything like
No.
that.
Yeah, Ingo and Whitney are just going like,
It's like subtly kick him in the ankle. I would kick Winley in the ankle, but I will subtly kick Ingo in the ankle.
Oh yeah, no, she comes around every now and then. The pressure is there. She does come in for a nice relaxation every now and then.
Good.
Yeah.
Stop giving me that look.
That was Laura. That wasn't me.
That was both of you.
you know,
and
take it off the pressure.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But yeah, here's 2 keys, 2 rooms. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
Sure.
So yeah, Winley would at
To
least
the,
want to. Yeah, Winley would at least want to go like get freshened up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, go and drop stuff off because we don't want to be hauling our stuff all over the place.
Yeah.
Tim, Darjan, do you mind if I bunk with you or
Oh,
crash on the floor? Thank
Yeah, perfect.
yeah, we were assuming.
Do you mind? And then Inko's going to take off his pack, and hand it over to Tim. Thank you. I'm just going to check, and because Inko wants to head to the kitchen because he just wants to kind of try and remember something in the kitchen is what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Ooh, does that draw his attention away when Inqua goes back?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you all begin to ascend, taking his pack, you watch as Inqua kind of goes into the back, and y'all have made yourselves very much at home and also have helped out in or not Harbin, Toblin. Turns around, is like, oh hey, you need something?
Oh, I just wanted to go back into the kitchen. Remember when we were like creating all the dishes for you? I wanted to try and see what's cooking. I don't have to. I can leave. Or
No. I could learn a thing or two from you.
Well, we'll see. Got a gift from Miss Salt, and he'll just hold up what looks to be like a cocaine pouch, and he'll kind of point at it to be like,
Oh,
great. Yeah.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's go in the back, and you can show me what you have.
Okay.
You watch as Toblin leaves with Inqua in the back.
And Tim puts the silver on the counter.
Sounds all sneaky like.
I'll just hear a shh. Kidding. But as you ascend, you begin or start to disperse into your rooms, and Laura I'm sorry. Winley and Issel.
I'll change my Zoom name.
It does help.
It does, especially right now.
Poor sleepy DM.
But yeah, Winley and Isolt, as you enter your room, you watch as you open the door, standing before you with a couple of what look to be dirty sheets. It's like, oh, hey, welcome, Winley, Isolt.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Merkel.
Good to see you. How have you been? You haven't been around in a while.
Oh, Yeah, we've been adventuring.
Yes. Well, you're such an influence that hot cool cool has really become one of Phandalin's drink of choice.
Life of an influencer.
Certainly. Just so you know, we got some of that good stuff from Yarter. Just for
Ooh.
you when you were coming back.
Ooh, okay.
And like he gives like a little elbow with his hands full. It's just like, Dalen folk, watch over Dalen folk.
Oh, thanks, Merkel.
All right, just change the sheets. You'll notice it is nice and clean in there.
You are wonderful. Thank you so much.
Certainly, and like you see his large form kind of saddle over to give you room, and you watch as that hairless, large man just goes downstairs.
Winley's gonna go and just like plop on the bed to enjoy fresh linens.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it and take my pack off and leave it over to the side and be like, I'll be back in a bit. I'm gonna go check in.
Mm-hmm. I like to think, wait, unless Inkwa, you have Mimi Quokka with you, but if you didn't bring Mimi, I'm sure Winley would have volunteered to bring Mimi to hang out with.
Amazing.
Wonderful.
I'm pretty sure Mimi would have ran up to the room because Mimi's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mimi's probably bored.
Yeah, you sent Mimi off, and they're standing by your foot there, Winley. Just Mimi Quokka pretending to be a Quokka.
No. Later, I'll just make Mimi like turn into different handbags. Yeah, so Winley's gonna just relax.
Mhm.
In the room.
Relax.
Ooh, we have a raid.
Oh, we have a raid of how
Ooh.
of who?
Raid!
Raid.
Pew, pew,
Come
pew,
stick
pew,
with
pew.
us.
Hi
The
guys.
dice
bowl.
coat.
The dice.
Ooh, what a
Very
great
cool.
name. Hi, welcome.
Welcome,
Yeah.
welcome. I know Thomas said it to be a giveaway since they are out right
20.
now. So if
For
you see
20.
that giveaways,
20.
is
Oh.
the giveaway thing pop? Nope, didn't pop up.
Not yet.
Uh-oh. What's
Did it?
happening?
He was supposed to be auto, but if he
I
didn't,
think he said the first raid after over 20 is what it is.
oh, okay, interesting. Well, welcome Raiders. This is Dragon of Icespire Peak, and we'll be having a giveaway quite soon. So stick around for that.
Mm-hmm.
So as you watch Isolt descend, you plop down into the nice fresh linens, and Mimi Quokka hops up and just kind of settles in as well.
Oh. Hmm.
Inkwa in the kitchen, you're with Toblin. So what exactly were you looking to create?
Well, I remember being in here and we were making something. And unfortunately on that roll, I rolled I did roll a 6, so it's gonna be like a 4 in
A
memory.
4.
So I don't really remember. Or you tell me what I remember.
Well, that's a little tough. I remember something. My Alexa just went off.
Oh.
What can we remember for you?
Exactly. Alexa.
I don't. There was like a semi glass or something, and there was like a cake you made. I remember the cake. There was some meat.
I think ink was
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, so I think Inkwa is going to be slowly looking around the room, and his hands are shaking. He's keeping them in his pockets right now, but he knows that he had I think he vaguely remembers a positive experience in this room, but is starting to get a little saddened and frustrated because he can't remember why or what. And I think that's going to make his hands quiver a little bit more, and he's just going to kind of, well, you know what? I just wanted to, kind of relive old memory. I should probably get back to the group, though. I should get back to the group.
Oh,
Kind of
well,
put
yeah,
in a-
certainly.
try to surprise
If you ever want to cook anything, let me know. Kitchen's open for y'all.
that. And he'll just kind of saunter out with a little bit more of a dejected vibe. And he'll rejoin the group.
Yeah. You rejoin Tim and Darjan in their room as they are settling in.
I'm trying to
Oh,
figure out a
shoot.
song.
Can I retcon something really quick? I do, if I can remember, you tell me with that roll. If I do remember, I do want to remind me, when we were on our way here, I spoke with my brother in a way of, I don't need to get into it, but he had mentioned that some old friends might be on our journey, and the way he said friends, it definitely was not a positive thing. And I'm curious, has anyone come through recently this tavern that we may have and if we're in the main area, he'll look to the singed post,
Yeah.
kind of in referencing that. Has anyone come by that we might not be happy to bump into again?
Oh, well, yeah, there was those folks. They came in a couple times. They're yeah, trying to hunt down that dragon. It can be a bit elusive up there apparently, and they were having some troubles. But
did they find the dragon and then come back? Do you know what they were saying?
They were trying to search for it. It seems that it likes to move around a bit. Hasn't necessarily over shearing things made its lair known, but they just recently went back up.
Up
yeah,
where?
there was like
Up where?
up the Sword Mountains. They were mentioning somewhere in like the snowier regions. Their tracker didn't really talk much, but whenever they looked at the little guy, he gave them a look, and they're like, "Oh yeah, understood."
Do you know when they most recently were here, or when they've left?
Oh, they were here about 10 days ago.
Oh, and they've not returned.
Not since, no.
Would
But
I know
they
how?
did have quite a few supplies. They looked like they were gearing up to push for a longer bout. Why is the chase scene music on? That's it.
Oh, dun, 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 dun. What would Inkwin know, judgment wise, just because mountainous ranges he's pretty good and forest? Would he know how long the journey is to the tip of Icespire, or at least to the Sword Mountains?
Survival check.
Okay. Is this also with the?
I would say no.
Okay. Well, that's a 4.
Plus.
Oh, well. Oh, 5. So it'd be 9. Yeah, that'd be 9.
Okay. Since your experience with the Sword Mountains is basically like popping out at the top of one of them from Irithimble and
right
down, hard to gauge.
Okay.
Like you know your brother said Icespire Peak. But you technically don't know which one of those it is.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, and do remember there was there was 4 of them when you first met them. 5th guy came in, kind of brown or black scraggy hair. Seemed a really chill personality, but yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Well, thank you very much.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Then head up and relay this information. I think would have knocked on the door of Isolt and Winley as well and relayed all that information to everybody.
You knock on the door of Winley and Darjan and Tim, noticing that Isolt is not there.
Oh. Oh.
But you relay that information. And we travel on a bird song as it flies through streets of Phandalin. Speaking of birds, we're going to do a Birds of Paradise giveaway.
Yeah.
I could have made that transition smoother. But yeah, as you can see here, there's a little thing in the chat going up about how to enter the giveaway. Type in hashtag chaos into the chat, CHAOS. Enter only once or you will be disqualified. But Birds of Paradise, friend of the show, lovely bird-themed dice and
Do
Arizona.
it.
So check that out and hopefully you'll win.
Do it, everybody. You got to write the word chaos, though. You can't use the chaos.
Hashtag chaos. Hashtag chaos.
Hashtag chaos. But yes, as we ride on a bird song, we meet up with Isolt, who is walking through the streets of Phandalin, looking about, taking in a few of the buildings, how going from Leylon and Irithimble to much more plain, but still with more of that country charm buildings. Walking by a few folks who look at you and give like a nod of acknowledgement, even though you do not know them.
I'll nod back in acknowledgement, just sort of a greeting, and continue along my way. And honestly, I mean, Irithimble's weirdness aside, Leylon and all of that are just they're getting too big for me. And I'm like, there's a certain comfort to being here.
Mm-hmm.
that I like. It's small. It's good.
So as you walk on through the streets, past Harbin's home, the garish purple of the silvery moon trees, you go to the small but quaint office of the Phandalin Miners Exchange. Door currently closed.
And you still can't say it right.
Nope.
On the first try.
37 episodes in, still don't know how to say it.
That's totally fine. I'll politely knock on the door because, I don't want to come in the middle of a meeting if Holly is yelling at someone.
Mm-hmm. You give it a moment before you hear, wait a minute. You hear a bit of shuffling of papers and scooting out of a chair, and there you standing before you, one of the twins, Lem and Lem, Lemme, the female Lem, standing before you. Oh, Isolt, it is a pleasure to see you once more.
Lem, always good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. You just on the break from travels, or are you looking for a job, or what do you need?
Well, at the moment, I'm looking for Halia.
Ooh.
About?
Unfortunately, she headed up to Neverwinter to talk business. Apparently, she and Don John need to hash out what happened at the Mountain Rib mining camp.
Well, I'm sorry to have missed her then. Actually, I do have. May I come in? I do have a question. If you have a moment.
Oh, certainly. Lamb, are you done with your nap? We're having a person coming in. And you hear in the back, yeah, give me one moment, please. Waking up. Oh, hey, Isolt. It's a pleasure to see you again.
How you doing?
Oh, just waking up from nap. Very comforting. But good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you. You have maps of the area here? as part of
yes.
the exchange?
What in particular are you looking for? We have some stuff up north in the Neverwinter Woods. We have some in the Sword Mountains. We're trying to expand a little into the coast, closer to Salt Marsh. But what are you?
So we have information that's taking us to Icespire Peak, but we don't know which one is Icespire Peak.
Well, that's easy. It's the tallest one.
Oh, that's helpful. Just aim at the tallest one. Is there do you have a map of the easiest way to get there? Is there any kind of a trail?
Not one second. I think it is. Lem, can you grab that one? Yes, sure. And you watch as Lem grabs the one of the maps way up top in the shelf, pulls it down, lays it out, and she's like, "Yes. So so here is we are over here, and Icespire Peak, you will see, is tallest. However, if you are looking at the map."
I am not, because Roll20 is such a CPU drain. I don't open it unless I have to.
Well, it is. She points out it's basically, if you were to look at it directly, east, southeast over here, very high up. Unfortunately, not a lot of people go up there because it is very high and very cold, and not very. Oh wait, when did this message come in about the giveaway?
Yep, rated.
Oh,
Ray!
another. Oh God. Okay, are we doing another giveaway?
I think just let them know about the current giveaway, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Same giveaway, more people.
Same giveaway. Hello, friends. Welcome to Quest and Chaos. We're doing Dragon of Icespire Peak. We're doing a Birds of Paradise giveaway made by our very own Andrea of the Burbs. If you would like to enter, very beautiful dice, type in #chaos in the chat, and only once, please. And unfortunately, with COVID, we can only do US only. But we hopefully after June 15th can be a bit more open with that. But unfortunately, for now, only US entrants can be accommodated. But yes, Lem is pointing out the map. It's like, yes, so a path up that way. I think you can maybe go up to Mountain Rib and try to find your way up, but we do not have any pathways that are plotted out by the exchange. And I mean, when Phandalin was much younger town, there was raid of orcs from the mountains. There could be some of their paths up that way. But otherwise, nothing made by us that we have plotted.
Certainly. And I'll like stand there for a moment and just like study the map that they're showing me, and marking in my head where they're showing me as a place that people have gone to at least try to find a way in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Because my first instinct was, oh, can I have a copy of it? It's like, oh, these are the exchange's maps. They're not going to give me one. So yeah, I'm trying to fix the details into my mind so that I can plot it out.
Okay. Make an intelligence check for me, please.
Okay. As soon as I look at my sheet again. Intelligence. That is a 19.
19.
It is my dump stat, and I rolled a base 19.
Nice. But you look over it, and maps maybe not your forte, but as you take bits and information of the times that you have been around Sword Mountain or the Sword Mountains and different areas, Nomengard, Mountain Rib Mining Camp, Phandalin, where you exit out in Irithimble, you get a pretty solid sense of at least the direction you need to go.
Okay.
And their information of it is the tallest peak makes it extremely helpful, considering a lot of the times that you found yourself within this this gully, this cavern, or this depression, if you will, valley in between some of the Sword Mountains. It has been the thing that has been blocking the sun for you most of the time.
Okay.
Whenever you would wake up early in the morning.
Does that make me think, because they mentioned the orcs, and I'm remembering the orcs that were caught in the ice blast near Mountain Rib. Is that in that general direction?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I can't believe I remember that like 30 episodes later. All right. So I'll note all of that and nod and be like, all right, this has been very helpful. Thank you.
Yes, certainly. Is there anything you would like me to leave for Alia? A message or anything, since you are looking for her?
If you have a piece of paper that I could use to leave a note for her.
Oh yes, certainly. As you watch Lem grab the paper and place it in. Here is. Here is quill and fine ink.
Isolde doesn't quite blush, but she definitely gives a little smile. Just like, all right, small town. And I'll smile, tip a little wink back, and then like borrow a corner of the desk where people can't look over my shoulder.
Mm-hmm. And you write a message.
And I write a message that is, yeah, I'll write a quick. I was here. Lem and Lem were very helpful, and then you know, business like at the top, and then at the bottom, I'll copy one of my small poems onto the bottom and leave it for her with an X for a kiss.
Ooh. Noted.
Yes, you up?
You up? Hey.
You up, and it's the U with the single letter U.
But
no, much more dignified than that.
A poem.
Oh my gosh. What are these two taco drawings? I don't understand what this is here. And Taco Tuesday.
Pride Month, everyone.
Happy Pride Month.
Yes, Taco Tuesday. Obviously.
Taco Tuesday. Yes.
I'm not blushing, I'm sunburned for people who are.
Julie, that was so good.
That's awful. You should be ashamed of yourself. But yeah, I'll close up the note and like fold the corners so that it stays sealed and pass it off to Lem and Lem with a smile and say, if you would pass this along to her, that would be quite appreciated.
Certainly. We will get it to her.
Wonderful. Thank you. And I'll
sorry, I just want to interrupt really quick. For those that are following Patreons, you are going to have such a treat tonight for what Julie typed into this chat. You guys are getting the prime content of this moment. Just letting you know. Sorry, I'm so sorry to interrupt, Ren. Go ahead. Sorry.
You're not even a little sorry. Nor should you be. That's hilarious. But yeah, I will bid them farewell with my thanks and head back to the inn. Not dejectedly, but definitely a little, shoot.
But you walk through the streets. Oh, I didn't. Sorry, I saw the giveaway. I didn't welcome the new raiders. Lots of gods and men. Welcome.
Also, look at the chat, James.
Yeah, look at the chat.
Oh God. Okay. I can do this.
Good luck.
I'm gonna assume it's meant to say Elijah, but Illusia has won the giveaway.
Okay. All right. I don't know how Elusia has won the giveaway because they did not put a hashtag chaos in anywhere.
I don't.
So
either.
I think we need to redo it.
Ooh.
Okay. Elusia is me.
Oh,
It's Julie backwards.
You sneaky little Julie's just trolling us today. She's trolling us.
I always wonder how people pick their internet handles, and that's not a bad one.
Illusion.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm an illusion. So I didn't put a hashtag chaos in anywhere.
Whoa.
And I was like, Julie, this is very like.
yes.
Nightbot just really likes you.
No.
Like, how did Illusia hurt you, Julie? Let's talk about this. Why?
We'll talk about
It's just an illusion. Don't worry.
Cool. Okay. Well, let's
Maybe we
redo
should-
the giveaway. Hopefully, we don't have. Hopefully, Nightbot.
Yeah, rigged. Everybody's like, hashtag me. I know. I did it.
Let's hopefully Nightbot hurt Julie.
Nightbot.
Nightbot.
Yay, we got a new winner.
Okay.
Okay. Which
Who
is
is it?
Alexi Marie has won the giveaway.
Alexi Marie. Congratulations. Thomas is likely messaging you right now. Kidding, Thomas. Love you. About how you can get your dice, all the info that's needed, and get your choice of like a sunset margarita or Arizona or prickly pear or magpie birds of paradise. Lots of different ones you can choose from. Something thunderstorm.
Ooh.
Yes. Lots of
Oh
fun.
no, I'm very, very, very happy that you won. Thank you.
Congratulations, Alexi Marie. All right. Well, that's my Discord. Shh.
I was like, who was that? How dare?
How dare! Oh, that's cute. Firefox just added a little. It's muted when I muted it. That's nice. Cool.
Tonight's a crazy stream.
It's a wacky stream. Welcome to Quest of Chaos, where we're super wacky. But you walk through the streets of Phandalin, Isolt, and you watch as a small parade of children run by. And as you take them in, you don't notice Dahlia among them, but
I was absolutely looking for her.
you watch them run by and you do not see her within.
Okay.
But you head back to the Stonehill Inn where you meet up with your friends.
I'll go up to my room and and if Ink was giving me that
I
look,
was gonna say, I feel like all four of us
Yeah.
are just like lined up on the bed, just going.
just like,
We've all been hanging out in the room. I've dressed up Quokka, Mimi, and a few accessories.
Oh my gosh.
And then we all turn and just like, that was fast.
oh stars. Well, unfortunately for my intentions for the day, Halia has gone up to Neverwinter.
Oh,
She had some work to do with the Phandalin mining exchange and everything that happened at the camp that we freed from the were-rats, having to deal with all of the backlash from that. So she had work to do, and I left her a note, and hopefully we will survive Cryovane so that I can come back.
Oh, a note. Nice.
You are all entirely too invested in my romantic life.
No, it was just so good to see you so happy with a pep in your step. Not that you're not
Yeah.
normally, you know.
we're also living vicariously through you because, you know,
Yeah.
it's lonely on these quests.
Certainly.
Oh,
can.
but you did miss that our friends did come through here as recently as 10 days ago, they were saying downstairs. So and it sounds like they are on the exact same journey that we are currently.
Well, I was able to get some information from the mining exchange. They were able to tell me which one is Icespire Peak, which is a good start.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
Okay.
biggest one.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
That
Oof, get our cardio in.
They also said that when Phandalin was a lot younger, they had a lot of orc raids in the area. And that made me think of when we saw the orcs trapped in the ice attack. So that may be the direction that we want to go. I was able to look at the map and they showed me this one of the areas, because no one goes up to Icespire Peak. Why would they? But they're able to show me where it is, which was nice, and then also the general direction that we might be able to go in. So
maybe the morning.
Oh, absolutely. I am not. I'm going to take the opportunity to sleep in a bed. For it will probably be the last time in it for a while. So that's my news. How are things around here?
I think Darjan might be entertaining with a song later tonight, from what I understand.
Yes,
Excellent.
I have a little bit of thought. It's a little something I might want to do. You guys going to be downstairs?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I heard there's some new hot chocolate
Ooh.
Oh,
imported.
Yes, I think I want to, and I'll like sling my shield off my shoulder, because I'm not gonna haul that around all the time. Get freshened up a bit.
But unless anyone wants to do anything. Oh, yes.
I do, but if you'll see in the chat, I'd like to do it after we take a break.
Oh.
Wait.
Nick is sneaky.
But my kingdom to... I'm very confused by this.
Don't be
wording. Why my
confused. Don't be
kingdom to
confused. I
be
think it's break
first?
time.
Yeah, let's take a bathroom break, because I'm still trying to piece together what the hell but my kingdom to pee first means.
It's a quote.
Richard III reference.
My kingdom for a
My kingdom for a horse.
Yeah, my kingdom for a horse, but
For
my
a
kingdom
pee.
to pee first.
He needs to pee.
Yeah, okay.
Are you just torturing Nick for the sake of torturing Nick?
Can we just rename the episode to My Kingdom
Let-
for a Pee?
Let's
Yes.
put some like running water sounds in.
All right, so we'll see what Tim wants to do after we get.
Nothing impressive.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
let's go.
All right,
Let's all go for
go
a
for a
bio
break.
break. Grab a drink, grab some snacks, and we'll be back real soon.
Cool.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Gotta do that YouTuber entrance. Welcome
Wham!
to Dragon of Icespire Peak. Welcome, Featherfault. Thank you for the raid. Yeah, we are in Phandalin, getting ready for them to gear up and get on going to Icespire Peak for what is the final battle. But Tim wanted to do a quick check-in. Where are you going, Tim?
Well, first, I'm gonna remind Assault about the money.
Oh yes, of course. And because
I pray
I
that
borrowed.
Assault remembers how much it was, because Tim doesn't.
She remembers it being 80, but she also is kind of looking at him like this kid. He's gonna ruin himself. Ruinous, I say, and she'll pass him 100 gold.
Yay! And now it's time for Tim to go to the blacksmith.
Okay.
That
You
was-
walk through the
that
street
was-
of Phandalin. The
Went
dirt
in?
roads familiar to you. Oh no, it's a very harsh, chill wind blows down from the peaks, with winter very much near.
Oh, we shouldn't have waited this extra day. I see how it is.
When
But
Lee
you
puts her
had-
ring of warmth on.
Oh, but you walk through a few of the folks looking at you. You see one of the a middle-aged lady looking at you and giving you a bit of the eye, just noticing who you are. You walk through, a couple kids run by, but otherwise you are. Yes, he is walking solo, unless you want to join him, Inqua.
Yeah, unless someone followed with, and I certainly wouldn't.
Well, I mean, I thought we were on the way out, so that's why I was kind of like, oh yeah. I mean, if Inqua would have been ready. If he saw Tim walking out, he would probably go with. I'm assuming Darjan might too, but
Group trip.
Or let's all go check on the kid.
Okay, it's a whole group trip as y'all walk through the streets of Phandalin. So not just you does the middle-aged lady look at, but the other folks do look as well. And you see the familiar placard sign of the Lion Shield Coster, a blue shield with a silver lion within. Smoke billowing up from the chimney, and yeah, door is currently closed right now.
Not locked, right?
You open it, and you hear the sounds of ting, 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 ting from the back.
I will ring the little bell.
Ding, ding.
I assume they have one.
You ring a small little bell at the table, just like a ding, 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 ding. And you hear from the back, "One moment." You hear the sound of tools being placed down, wiping off of hands, and coming over, Linen with her tied back brown hair, similar to Isolt's in that regard, where it is brown and tied back. And she has a bit of the smoke and dust that is characteristic of a blacksmith marking her face. She takes off her gloves and kind of wipes off the sweat on the leather apron on her. And she's like, "Oh, hi. How's it going, everybody?"
Well, we're all still alive.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Hopefully Lion Shield Coster helped in that regard a bit.
So, I was here to check on the sword. Did you have any luck with it?
Yes, I did. It's interesting working with both silver and cold steel, but I made something.
Ooh.
And she goes off into the back, and she brings with her a sheathed sword, and she slides it out, and you can see within it just Damascus might be the phrase for it, where it has a lot of that swirl in it, but you can see where there's a bit of the vein work, almost like veins spreading through that give just a slight silverish blue sheen that courses through a dark black metal. I had to use a little extra to give it more stability, but I think it's a pretty fine sword.
Yeah, look, it looks beautiful.
Thank you. Just having the ability to work with such material was a treat in itself.
And I'll not to be depressing to everyone else here, but I'll move in. I'll walk closer towards her, and not quite as loud, although I don't think anyone's not going to hear this. We're about to go into the mountains to look for the dragon. I don't need this sword right now, so would you mind keeping it? And should I not return, pass it on to Dahlia?
Sure, I can do that. But you seeing the company you're with, you will return.
I certainly hope so. That being said, would you mind holding some other things as well, just to be safe?
Sure, I guess.
And Tim is going to take a bag containing the bulk of his wealth. I bet she could get more out of the A for Arcana than Tim would. So he'll leave that as well.
Mm-hmm. So you give a nice tome, which she looks at as like, and then you place the bag of money on top. It's like, and she's like, oh, are you,
well, I'm sure I'll be back for it, but you know, if I don't, may as well not get stuck up there in a dragon horde.
That's a very practical way of thinking. Did you want to talk with her at all, or
is she here?
She's at her spot.
Okay, yeah, I'll. Again, incredible work on the sword.
Thank you. At which point, as you start to step back a bit, she steps in a little closer and it's like, yeah, if you could talk to her, that would be appreciated. She seems to respond to you.
Okay, and I go out to it's by the tree, right?
Mm-hmm. You step out and you see the familiar tree line, and you can hear, let's see, yeah, with a 15 perception, you can hear the very familiar tum, 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 the firing of crossbow bolts. You walk over.
She still is as terrifyingly accurate as before.
You walk over and, not focused on your approaching steps, you watch as one bolt goes boom, and then another two that just go scoom, scoom, wide, and you just see a Dahlia stand up and just like, nope, do it again, do it again.
Well, at a certain point, you should take a break.
Oh, hi. Oh, it's good to see you. Hi.
Why aren't you, I saw the other children running around.
Oh, they think I'm weird. I'm practicing like you told me.
Well, you have to have a childhood as well.
I am. My childhood just happens to be with crossbow bolts.
Yeah, Tim's contemplating on how to respond to that. That's
But I've gotten a lot. Your footsteps it distracted me a little bit. I can show you I've gotten a lot better.
oh, I'm sure, but you really should at least try to. I mean, you certainly have friends from before, and I nod to the square where the dragon attacked.
Well, yeah, but yeah, you know, is so, sometimes you realize you just gotta do stuff. Playing around is for kids. And you watch her walk over and start to like pull out the bolts from a tree that you see just like marked multiple times, like pin needled, generally grouped around like the target points of like knots of trees and branches, just like along the line, but also along the tree itself. You just see a few wild marks here and there where two of the bolts that she pulls from also
I'll go over and help pull some of them out.
And you silently pull bolts together.
Dahlia, I'd really like if you could not make the same mistakes that I did. When my parents died, I let it affect me in a way that didn't send me down the best path. Please take some time and enjoy your childhood. Enjoy your life. You'll have plenty of time to do this. Even I only train for a little bit each day.
Oh. Well, if I train more, then that dragon will go away, and then I can have a childhood.
I'll nod back to the rest of the Argent sword. We'll take care of it. I mean, do keep practicing when you have a little bit of time, but go play.
If you're going, can I join you?
No, I'm sorry.
But I'm really good. I won't be a burden. I swear. I hit it in the eye last time.
Oh, you're a better shot than I am, but that's not the point. It's our responsibility to take care of this. It's not yours. One day you'll get older and you'll have your chance to protect those younger than you. But for now, let us look out for you.
But I can look out for myself.
But you shouldn't have to.
Why? Because I'm a kid?
No, because there's people that care about you.
No, they're dead.
You think that, and I don't know the family name of those over in the
Linnen and Celia Greywind.
You don't think the Greywinds care about you?
Oh, well, they're doing it because they have to, because you know.
No, they don't. No one took care of me after my parents died. No one has to do it. They're doing it because they care about you. And I'm talking to you because I care about you.
You do?
Of course.
You watch as her arms just kind of slump down and she drops the bolts that she's holding. She just kind of waddles over and then just like places a head on your stomach and just kind of grabs your shirt, and you hear her start to cry.
Too much. Yeah, I'll yeah, of course I'm gonna drop down and give her a hug.
Mm-hmm. And she cries. Gives a hearty wail.
Yeah.
I'm not interrupting this moment, but if I do see Tim starting to look uncomfortable, because I know how he gets with emotion, I'm just gonna kneel down to Mimi, because I'm assuming we're all in earshot, and just be like, Mimi, can you just go cheer her up a little bit? And referencing to Dahlia.
Okay.
Remember, you're certified now.
She looks like the size of a gnome, so I can't eat
Mm.
her. No, you don't.
Mimi.
Okay.
We've talked about this. No.
Sorry. You know, habits are hard.
Mm-hmm.
Then you just watch as the quokka starts to waddle over. And just kind of like press up against Dahlia's leg, and she peels her face away from Tim for a bit. It's like, well, hi. And the quokka just like,
I'm gonna walk up behind Tim and put my hand on his shoulder and just be there.
and you watch as Dahlia with the quokka about the size of her torso just kind of holds it there. It's like, and you see matching smiles.
Amy Vice origin story.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a break a bit, sure. And if you don't get the dragon, but you will, but if you don't, I'll get him. I'll get him.
I absolutely believe that.
Can I hold on to it a little longer?
He likes you, of course.
Okay. I'm gonna walk home for a bit.
Hey, his name is Mimi, and just tell him to meet us at the inn. But you should be able to play with him. Play nice. I think was gonna kind of, play nice. But take him for the afternoon.
Okay. Then you just watch as little 7-year-old walks with a quokka.
Tim will wipe away his tears, and he'll I'll be back later as well, and he'll follow her, just keep her company.
Before Tim goes, a soul will pass him one of the sending stones.
Oh, he still has it.
Didn't I didn't collect them back? Okay. Just like, hey, if you need anything, use the sending stone, okay?
Absolutely. And
Reach over and squeeze his shoulder. People care about you too.
thank you, everyone.
Of course.
Inqua smacks him on the back. Lovingly, but does.
He walks away. Winley's gonna say, "I always knew he was a softie."
Aren't all of us in one way or another?
Just needed something to really believe in.
And since they're there, Winley will stick around for little to do her own target practice with her new hand axe.
oh, roll me a d20.
Well, that was a 5.
But it wasn't a 1. It
Tim
wasn't a 1.
Tim is plenty far away by now.
It would have been hilarious if you went to throw it back and it just like right in Tim. That would have been. What?
I waited till Tim was really far away.
But you see the tree and you're like, I'm ready for this. And you throw it and the angle is just too harsh. And you just watch as the handle, bejeweled and all, just sticks in the dirt.
And I'll look at that and then like cross my arms and look at it and look at her. Well, pick it up. Let's try that again.
Okay, yeah, practice makes perfect, right?
Exactly.
While Inkwa grabs DJ's arm in the back, just kind of like.
Hazel puts up her shield.
Yeah.
Isolde knows that she has good armor and is gonna be there with Winley and like, all right, if you're going to throw that thing, adjust your shoulders, put your feet like this,
Okay.
and you're not throwing forward, because that'll get it into the dirt. Throw a little more up.
Got it. Okay. I will say I should have added 4, so it should have been a 9, but still.
Okay, 9.
Still.
It hits the base of the tree and just like boom, wong, 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 into a bush.
Yep.
But yeah, as you all enjoy this Winley practice sesh, slight tensing of the shoulders for some of y'all.
Yeah.
Tim, you follow Dahlia as she goes back home with Mimi, and seemingly out of nowhere, Celia pops up and just gives you a pat on the back and walks with you inwards.
Oh, that's not where I expected Celia to pat Tim.
That's why I wear armor.
Yep.
But this takes y'all into the evening, eventually reconvening at the Stonehill Inn. Darjan, you set up to play. It seems the word has gotten out and there's quite a few of the town folk in at this evening. Lem and Lem are there, already in 3 or 4 pints each. Folks, the smell of chocolate and cocoa fueling the air as you descend Winley from your room. But yes, as they all settle in for a Darjan performance.
Now, is everybody here? Do we have our whole team here now? Did you come back or?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. So I get up there, have my ukulele, which I will not bring out right now, but I will just say it. So this is Darjan's Rhapsody. Fireboats and lightning, very, very fun for me. And there's Isolde, and there's Winley, and there's Inkwa, and there's Timmy, and of course I am DJ. Let's go. I'm such a cool bard from a weird family. That's why I left, and now I feel so free. DJ comes, DJ goes, DJ has some fun. Here's some beer. Now we will get so drunk. Let's get so drunk. Let's get some drunk. Let's get so drunk. Let's get so drunk. Let's get so drunk. Here's some food. We will get so fat. Get so fat. Here's some beer. Get so drunk. We will get so drunk. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, DJ, let's go, DJ. Oh, DJ, so cool and had a cool family. There she goes. I just go nuts, right? And then I said, everyone is wondering, everyone can see. DJ wrote a song. DJ wrote a song for you.
You just hear applause and roars, as especially at the part where it's like, let's get drunk. People are like, boom, yeah. As the tavern just erupts with this joviality that the Argent sword is here. And the night progresses as how should I say this? How into it are y'all getting? Y'all getting in the drink, y'all?
Winley's sticking to cocoa tonight, so that means she's gonna get sugar hyper, but then she'll crash and she'll sleep well.
I just want to watch her dancing while she's all sugar high.
Yeah. Oh, that will definitely happen.
Wonderful.
Yeah, you see Old Man Jenkins just trying to rock it with a little bit of a sidestep here and there. You see Lem and Lem just like giving each other noogies. It's like, oh! Merkel's on the side just with his arms crossed and just like getting a bit of a headbutt going. And Dahlia also makes appearance following Celia and Lenan getting a nice cup of hot cocoa.
Mm-hmm.
And as the evening progresses, Isolt, as you're finding a seat for yourself, just looking on as all of these friends and family finding each other and enjoying each other's company. Chair next to you pulls up. Someone takes a seat, looks to you. It's like, well, seems like everyone's having a bit of fun, isn't it?
And I look over with just the biggest smile.
And she smiles back, looks at all the partying and happiness that is going on. Got your note.
You have excellent timing.
Well, maybe a bird on the wind told me that someone near and dear is arriving soon.
Well then, my thanks to the bird.
I feel like Inkwa has been the whole night because his hands are shaky. He's holding Mimi, and he's sitting next to Isolt. He's just gonna kindly excuse him. Excuse me, ladies. No, just get up and start walking to the other side of the room.
My friends are not subtle.
No, I understand the feeling. Lem was
Less than subtle.
less than subtle, saying that my girlfriend is here.
Just look at her and smile and reach out and put a hand on hers.
Mm-hmm. Puts a hand over, and you feel her fingers enwrap, and you feel a hard object kind of just like press into your fingers.
Glance down at our hands.
Mm-hmm. And you kind of turn it over, and it is a pin in the shape of LaRue symbol. And you can see just the faintest blush on her face as she's just like, saw a vendor in Neverwinter and decided to pick it up.
Yeah, she is still just smiling about as much as I am. Just a stupid grin. Just and I'll take it and pin it over my heart.
And as you watch on, the evening progresses. She makes an invitation if you would like to go.
Oh, certainly. I will whichever of my party members I see on the way out, I'll basically, have a good night.
Darjan and you meet eyes as Darjan's playing. You watch as Isolt and Halia start to make their way out like a couple of high school sweethearts, just ready to enjoy an evening together. And
start singing a love song.
No, and I'll actually pause like just outside of the door. It's cold at this point, I imagine, but pause just outside the door and be like, now that we have a bit of privacy, and kiss her.
He kisses back as the dulcet tones of Darjan enwrap this scene like a movie. She smiles back and says,
That would caught me off guard. Okay.
it's perfectly average. But Oh, roll for tongue girth. Oh, that's good.
God damn it.
And strength. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, damn. And you just like after that kiss is like,
Yes.
and you walk off.
Hands
Yeah.
entwined like young lovers, though neither of us are anymore, under the beautiful, beautiful starlight.
Mm-hmm. You run underneath the starlight. And
I imagine for a moment I feel a little bit of approval warming right from the pin over my heart.
as you enjoy your life and laugh as you run through these streets, these very quiet streets, as most of them had found themselves in the Stonehill Inn, giggling as you run, you feel that warmth, not just from the pin, but from the moon above.
Hmm.
And as you run into her home, the door closes. And we fade back over. The Stonehill Inn.
I love that. I feel like we should rename it the Stone Wall Inn at this point for Gay Pride Month.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh,
You know what I was
man.
thinking? Me and Merkel were thinking of changing it to the Stone Wall Inn. How do you all feel about that?
I think that's a very good idea.
I mean, you guys have a new wall around Phandalin. So.
That's true.
Perfect. Perfect.
That is true. I mean, like I don't know if you all saw, there's the original stone ramparts that were there before Phandalin basically got burned to the ground.
Oh, man.
A consideration for sure. But as DJ's song winds down, getting into the slower parts of the night, Old Man Jenkins still finding his way and grooving. He's one of those folks.
He's the last one on the dance floor.
Mm-hmm. Not any drastic movements, but just bouncing from left to right in surprisingly good rhythm. Dahlia leaves with Celia and Lynette a little earlier in the night, giving Tim a final hug. Winley.
Oh, we didn't do a scene where Dahlia like stands on Tim's feet as they dance.
I'm sure that happened.
Oh, that happened while Winley just like bopping to the songs on the sugar high. Dahlia is on Tim's feet as they dance, just holding her up as you see her crack a smile. A smile you haven't seen on her in a while. Everything else seemed a bit forced, but tonight seems genuine. Before Celia cuts in saying, "Hey, can I have a dance?"
All right, now I'll pass Dolly off to her.
Mm-hmm. Who passes it off to Lynette, and then Celia gets up in there.
Inkwood dances by with Mimi going, "Oh, love's everywhere tonight, isn't it?"
Oh, man. DJ cannot stop grinning while she's singing.
But yes, the evening winds down as folks pour out, or not pour out, slowly begin to trickle out. The gray winds. Winnie also was there for a brief moment before leaving. Farmer Bob, Lemon Lem, getting each other on the arms and just walking out together. And eventually it's just you five, Old Man Jenkins, and Toblin and Merkel cleaning up. Giving you
actually crashed. She's like in the corner sleeping because she had a major sugar crash.
Yep. Winley just near the fireplace. You all see that a blanket has been thrown on top of her. You hear the clattering of dishes being pulled up, and both Toblin and Merkel look to you, Darjan, and give you the nod for an excellent night once more.
I am practically glowing. I'm just like, yes, this is where I belong.
But yes, eventually.
Should Inkwa and I like roll Winley onto the blanket and
Well,
then
yeah, here, and then
carry her up?
yeah, Ink will put Mimi, who's
Winley
sleeping
is
at
not
his
that
side.
heavy, by the way.
Yes. Oh gosh.
Yeah,
So
but see,
rude.
but
How much
yeah,
So
bigger
but,
than
rude.
she
No,
thinks.
it's to not disturb you because Tim could throw you over his shoulder,
Yeah,
but
no,
you
no,
wake
no.
up. If we
I
can
mean, I
like
feel
be
like-
sneaky about it, we won't wake you and we won't incur your
No.
wrath.
If she's crashed that hard, Ink will put Mimi, who's also sleeping, on Winley, and then just scoop up Winley, and then take her back to her room,
Oof.
tuck her in with Mimi, and then head into the room with Tim.
Braver man than I.
Yeah, well, you did miss her hand axe throwing earlier.
Yeah. Inkwa, as you place Winley down and go to leave, you see a little metal glint on the table next to her bed, or on her bedstand.
Ooh. I'll look at it, but I'm not going to take it if it's...
You see a silver unicorn head fixed over a fire opal in a full silver ring.
Oh, well, she'll love that in the morning for sure. I'm not gonna touch it. I'll just leave it there. You know what? Actually, I'll pickpocket. It's mine now. No, it's mine. No, I'm just kidding. I just she'll like that in the morning, and then just head to the other room.
Mm-hmm. You head to the other room with Tim.
No, there is an empty bed now. You could just crash there.
Inkwood didn't think of that. He's
I'm
kind
just,
of...
you saw Assault leave. You said goodnight.
I don't want to. No, I think.
Take it.
Well,
There's
sure.
an empty bed. You shouldn't sleep on the floor.
Inkwood will crash on the bed.
You crash on the bed as the voice of Isolde rings heavy in your ear. Just like, take the bed. Come on. I'm in someone else's bed. Okay, come on.
Just be like, well, all right.
All right.
I don't
Okay.
like that he's counting. I don't like that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. But yes, and Darjan, you eventually make your way upwards. Toblin and Merkel giving you one more final nod as they pick up the final plates and wipe down the tables to get their usual spotlessness. Old man Jenkins taking a seat and passing out. Who gives you a
So, Tim, how you doing? Okay?
A lot better.
Yeah.
We still have to survive this, of course, but
Well, you have a place to come back to now.
yeah.
I guess doing the old going on the road and stuff. You wanna come back here when we're done?
I think I might just want to come back here.
Thought so. Hey, we still got one more. We got one more thing to do together. I'm looking forward to it. So sleep well. Get some sleep because we got a lot to do.
Mhm.
Yep.
You all
Yep.
you all settle in. Inkwa passed out. Winley passed out with Mimi on top. Oh, yes, Inkwa?
Nothing. I thought you were going to go into a dream, and I was like, absolutely not. I told him to stay the F away from me. Yeah.
You just hear a giggle. But yeah, Inkwa, you find sleep. Winley, the sugar crash and the very soft ball of fur cooped up on you is very nice in your sleep, Tim. Falling asleep knowing you put some good in the world. Darjan, knowing you put some good out in the world. And Isolt, in the arms of your lover.
Probably a little bit later, but you know.
A little bit later. You know. Having your intimate time after, you know, a couple weeks or so.
Yeah, yeah. No.
Wait, one question. Are you going to tell her that you ran into your ex?
Oh, God's no.
Oh,
No. And here's why. Soliana
that's what we're for.
Soliana isn't important. Soliana is part of who made me who I am, but in as far as who I am now, she doesn't matter.
Nice.
We'll just ask her in the morning, how was last night? Was it wild?
And she will proceed to drop you down a well. Just bye.
Whoosh. Yeah. But as the evening finds you all, and the music provided by Sirenscape finally kicks in because I clicked it.
That helps.
None of the beds you're sleeping in are as fancy as the sunset horizon, but they do give a great comfort. Remembering those first times here, that Harvest Tide Festival, the subsequent battle with the dragon, the base of operations for many of your adventures. Those thoughts run through your head at times. And then, just on the faintest edge of your sleeping cells, you just hear ding 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 ding. Isolt kicking into soldier mode, Tim as well, knowing those are the sounds of a warning bell.
Okay, I am
Putting on armor.
as soon as I hear that, I am up and moving, getting dressed, and pulling armor on.
So what's going on, Tim? What the heck?
Help, buckle this here.
Okay.
You hear a massive swell of sounds outside the inn.
Just not a little bit.
Does it sound like the Harvest Festival?
Yep.
Oh,
Is Winley up? Or
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
she would
Okay.
wake up from that.
that's it. All right, we're getting ready.
Let's
That's
go.
it.
Yeah.
Let's go, Tim.
throw stuff on? Wake up Mimi. Let's go.
And
Oh,
you
Winley, and then go ahead.
Yep.
Oh, go ahead. What?
I was gonna say Winley, and then grab the little our little gem, and then like toss it to her really quick. I have no idea where this is from, but maybe it'll come in handy as he's getting ready
Mm-hmm.
to go run out.
And there you see a unicorn head with a carved fireball underneath, and then a fire opal under that with a all on a ring.
All on a ring?
Yeah.
Oh, is there a note with it?
Nope.
Okay. Though, okay, she'll be so disoriented that she'll just like put it on real fast and think that maybe she'll have to figure out later.
Mm-hmm.
That she has some suspicions.
But as you four rush out of the inn, Toblin and Merkel doing the same, you look up and about, and you don't see anything save this like just off the faintest bit of moonlight and fire candlelight, massive ice sculpture that has crashed through the building next to it. So you run out, and right now all you see is darkness and the night, but the sound familiar.
All right. I'll take a second because I imagine Halia is up as well and would have helped me with
She's
armor.
also out with you with like what is going on. Look.
I'm like, sounds like the dragon's back, and turn and kiss her once hard, and then run for the inn.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know the others are there. No, my gear and all was with me because I'm an old soldier. That stuff stays with me. But yeah, I take off running for the inn because my companions are there and we need to regroup.
Yeah,
So-
and as you run, you just hear a and another coming in next to you, just barely clipping by. You feel that cold just sparking your face. Not enough to catch you in the blast, but you watch as a building next to you just gets engulfed in ice.
I was going to say when we couldn't see it, if I could hear it and get something ready.
Perception check.
Perception, that's the one thing that we're all not super at. Oh, wait. Natural 20.
Hey.
20.
Holy hell!
Woo!
You don't see anything save the ice sculpture, and you look around and you hear that as a stealth bomber of a cryovane comes by, just hitting the southern edge of town, and you watch as white just spews out, covering a building as it flies up once more.
As it's spewing, though, I can see it.
Yes.
All right. Can I take an action?
Go ahead.
Magic missile.
Ooh. You
I mean, figure if it's going to be hard to hit, just like make sure to get its attention to know that,
Make sure you can't miss.
like, yeah.
You watch all as Tim just does a quick and you watch as 3 or is it 4 or 3 bolts?
3.
3 bolts go and you watch as it careens upwards and just starts to swirl in with one another before making contact with a shadow against the stars, just like roll some damage.
Yeah. Roll 2 + 1, so each of them does 3 damage
3 damage. Nice.
for a total of 9.
9 damage.
I should have done something else, but yeah.
As you watch as the shadow goes off into the night sky.
Before it goes,
Mhm.
can I cast Hunter's Mark on it? Is there time?
Yes. You see
Yeah. So then as soon as I see Tim kind of pinpoint it, Ink was gonna just take that moment, set down Mimi, and just kind of focus on this creature on Cryovane. He knows what it is. He knows who it is.
And with Hunter's Mark, remind me, does it give you can you like what does it, you have advantage
It's mystically
on perception?
marked. Yeah, an advantage. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. You cast
It's a- yeah.
Hunter's Mark and you get this instinctive sense of where it goes for a brief moment. Yeah, perception. Before going off into the night sky, and you all look up and wait in that tense moment as you hear that as Isol appears before you all, a bit of frost just sparking the tips of her hair.
And I'll look at them and then can I get a gauge for where what kind of flight pattern this thing is doing?
Yes, please.
Make me a I guess it would be perception check.
Okay. That is a 17.
17. It seems to be crisscrossing in at least in the 2 attacks it's done so far, with indiscrimination.
How close is it coming to the ground when it's doing these attacks?
That is a great question that I'm going to look up right now.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Make
Yeah,
a
that
perception
was-
check for me, please.
Perception, all right.
And James, just FYI, I did cast that as a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay.
For because I do want at least 8 hours of focus on where Cryovane's going at this point.
Okay, excellent. Cool. All right.
I got a 23 on my perception.
23. You're realizing it has to come up pretty close, about 60 feet.
Yes. Yes.
Doing the quick maths that you learned from doing trigonometry back at Bard school.
Does
have to.
does DJ say that out loud?
Yes. Oh, yes. It's like they're within I'm going to say it's coming in within 60 feet.
All right. I'm gonna look around for something that's about 30 feet tall. 30 is the tower nearby?
The tower is about a 2-minute walk, so maybe about 30 to a minute long run.
And but before Isolde takes off, Winley's gonna cast Bless at 3rd level, so all 5 of us have it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna take off running for the tower. Like I think I can get on it.
What does Bless do? Bless gives us
Add a D4
D4.
to your attack roll or saving throw.
Ooh.
Perfect.
But yeah, I'm gonna take off running for the tower because I have an idea.
Mhm.
Right.
You run
Yes.
for the tower. What are other folks doing?
All right. Well, DJ, she looked and they looked and saw where the crisscross was going. When they're when that thing is 60 feet away from me, I totally want to shatter.
Shatter. Okay.
Shatter is a con save 14. Basically, I have a 10-foot sphere that can go about 60 feet away from me.
Mm-hmm.
And that sphere centered on that point. They have to make the Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Cool.
Inqua has an arrow lined up.
Oh, absolutely. He has an unbreakable arrow lined up and ready to go in his bow of lightning. Yep.
I would like to. I think it might be wise to put fairy fire on that if it's gonna land. We'll be able to see the dragon a little better.
As he's readying it, I'm assuming Tim says that. I was like, I don't know what the fairy fire.
He lights up the arrow.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
And Winley
Oh.
will ready a guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt. Okay. So as you all begin to take your positions, waiting for the next one, okay. Darjan,
Yes.
you start to prick up your ears and you start to hear the flight pattern coming down. Boom! As you let go a shatter, Inqua lets go an arrow, Winley a guiding bolt, and Tim casts fairy fire. So you watch as the shadow just has to go about 30 feet above the tower as you are approaching its base.
Okay.
But as this happens, you watch as another stream of coal just comes racing down. And you watch as the Stonehill Inn gets engulfed in ice. You all let go of your attacks. Go ahead.
Add your D4.
Minus my d6 first.
Yep.
Oh,
I got a nat 1, so.
oh no.
You watch as this guiding bolt goes off into the air.
Does a 16 hit?
We can inspire.
We can.
Oh yeah, can we
Yeah.
inspire?
Yeah, let's add a d6 to that.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, but inspires Oh, can I use the change of fate one? Oh wait, no, but we want to leave that for
Not
later.
in that one.
Yeah,
Thanks guys for that. So now it's a 22 to hit.
Got to
22.
help, buddy.
This is a sharp shoot with all this fun stuff added on. Give me 2 seconds. You go ahead, DJ.
Also, we might all be a little fairy fired, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause
So
it's a cube, dude, and you have to succeed a dexterity saving throw to not be lit up by it and have advantage on you.
But still, getting that arrow. I don't know if I made the right choice.
Hitting the dragon with it's better.
so
Do it on the dragon instead?
Yes.
Okay.
so
Because the dragon has to make a dex saving throw to not be lit up.
Mhm.
I did a 25 was my damage unless they made their con save and it's half.
You watch as it flies by and this shatter just like boom, and as this crack of thunder strikes a bit of the belly and all this light going by, you can see a bit of a dent in his stomach. Unfortunately, it did make it. So
it's half.
Half, so 12 damage. Cool.
But still, that purple right out.
As you watch Cryovane swoop past the Stonehill Inn, now engulfed in ice on its southern side. And then Inkwa, shit tons of damage, please.
Yeah, there's okay. So I tried to write it all down. Okay, because there is a 11 total lightning damage with the initial hit. I did a sharpshooter, which is a plus 10 damage. Is that also lightning or no?
No.
Okay, so 11 lightning damage, but then also with the Hunter's Mark on it is 5. So that's 15 regular damage, 11 lightning damage.
So 26 damage.
26 damage. And that's also including what you told me I had to do because of the hands.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, Winley, for Bless, because that really, really saved my...
Damn. You watch as this stream of light, this arrow just... as the lightning fizzles off its end and then strikes Cryovane. You hear a... as it flies up and off. At this point, Issel, you are mounting the tower, and you see two farmers essentially with knocked bows, just kind of shaking and like looking up and about.
And I'll actually like peek my head up and be like, "Don't shoot," as I'm coming up. Don't shoot me. Deep breath. Hey, and I'll look at them. Look at me. Breathe. There you go. You won't be able to do anything if you can't breathe. And I'll mount up and stand on the edge of the tower and just watch for the dragon.
Mm-hmm. Perception check, please.
16.
Noted. But you all let that flurry of blows go, and you watch as the shadow goes up and into the night sky before being dark, and you wait. And you wait.
Well, I'm looking at
Ink. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
Does Inkwa have what's Inkwa doing?
Yeah, well, I'm assuming I can pick up on...
Yes, perception checks for everyone, please.
Okay.
This is not a thing, right?
No.
Okay.
18.
15? Dark.
23.
Also 23.
10?
Oh, 10.
10? This all? Or what is the...
I'm sorry, say again?
What did you get for your perception?
I got a 16.
16, thank you. Yes, sorry, thank you.
Okay. Although if I could, I'd like to add a d6 to that, friends.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because I have an idea, and I don't know how well it's going to work, but I have an idea.
Do it.
Neat. 5. 21.
1? Okay. You all begin to hear that. And it's all you turn and coming basically from northeast to southwest, where coming in the direction of the tower, you can see this large silhouette blocking out some of the night sky. Coming closer and closer, you see a bit of frost sparkle in its mouth before taking out the northern tower. And then it starts to pass by near where you all in the town square. What do you do?
Is it within 30 feet of me?
It is getting close to you, but I'm just seeing what these four do first.
Sorry.
How
I
long-
didn't know who you were
sorry.
looking at.
How long has it been?
It's been about 30 seconds.
Do you want us to roll initiative right now, or no? Is this okay for you, Jamie?
I'm okay with this. If
Okay.
you all are
All right.
okay with
Yeah,
this.
that's fine. That's fine.
Yes. I wanted to throw a cloud of daggers at this bastard.
Yeah. Okay. What is the saving throw on that?
It doesn't say that there is a saving throw.
Or do you roll for?
It says you fill the air with spitting daggers. The creature takes as much slashing damage as they enter the spell area or or on a turn or start its turn there.
Ah, smart. Okay. So you watch as this silhouette starts to come up, and with your you do a chord on your lute, and you watch as just in the air above, manifestation seems like the air itself seems to be like, and you watch as the silhouette just barrels through. How much damage?
$15.
15 damage, nice. What do other folks do?
Well, Winley is going to kind of hold the mysterious LaRue that she received and just concentrate and say, when you miss the first time, you just gotta pick it up and try again. And she's gonna try for Guiding Bolt, and she's gonna think to herself that she's confident, and she's gonna cast it at 3rd level.
3rd level. All right. Roll an attack.
Okay.
Fun.
Yeah. That will be a 30 with plus and my modifier.
Maker's breath.
Was 1 off from a nat 20, guys.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And with that, praying to this mysterious ring, you feel a warm glow originate from it, and you fire it off as you watch as this silver warm light just boom, hits straight in the face of Cryovane, illuminating his face, and his entire body lights up the area like a Christmas tree as you see him in all of his glory. As he's there before you, glowing. Roll some damage from him.
Okay. 66.
Guys, we're gonna kill Cryovane right now. We don't even need to go to Icespire Peak. This is great.
Icespire Peak without Icespire Peak? I don't know.
Well, I mean, we've already gotten away from the Dragon of Icespire Peak thing a while ago.
It's true, it's true.
22.
Oh.
22, nice. As this beam of light collides with this colossal figure, you just hear boom, and cloud of daggers. Tim, what are you doing?
Do it, Nick.
No, I shouldn't. Hold on, where is it? Where'd it go?
Play the character.
It's not gonna be that dumb of an idea, but it's gonna be, I'm probably not gonna make it. This is a Hail Mary.
Let's hear it.
I've still got a friend in a high place. So I'm gonna shoot a lightning bolt out of my hand. I can see the arrow that was landed by Inqua.
Mm-hmm.
That will be my North Star.
Yep. What does Cryovane need to do? Dex check?
Yeah, Dex saving throw. It's not gonna be hard because Tim's spell save is 11.
11.
But how many? Oh, geez. I'm gonna have to roll these twice. Should I just roll half the number of d6s instead of halving the damage?
The whole thing.
Roll the whole thing.
Now, don't forget we have cards and stuff, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. A 28. So I'm assuming he'll take half of 28 lightning damage.
As you bring on this final blessing from Typhon.
No, I got one more.
You have one more? Oh, you haven't used it yet.
No,
Bro.
I've been sitting.
Oh, nice. So you all watch as Tim, without signing any sigils in the air that he normally does, you just watch as lightning manifests in his hand and colliding with Cryovane. This massive beast lit up, cut up, and then lightning singeing the underbelly of him as you rise on through. And Inqua, any final thing you'd like to do?
Just finish him. That should be what you do.
Should I do it?
Thunderwave.
Try it?
Man.
I don't know. At this point, I think you could just put an arrow in him.
Okay.
Aim for the other eye.
Because here's the thing, Matt. You have advantage on that shot because Guiding Bolt gives the next attack roll advantage on it. So you
Okay.
have advantage on your shot.
Here are my two things, because I was trying to be silly with, not silly, but because I remember you specifically saying in the Untucked, or whatever it's called, what's the After Dark,
After dark.
that
Dark.
the Untucked, RuPaul's, Pride Month. But I remember you saying specifically that Cryovane is a huge creature.
Yes.
So Mimi can grapple a huge creature. So two things. I was gonna, as Cryovane's approaching, I want to hold Quokka Mimi, be like, okay, and like really quickly, Mimi, do you think you see that? Do you think you could grapple that for us? As he's flying closer and closer. Okay, I need you to. Okay, so he's gonna wait until he sees him approach again and be within. How far can you throw? How far can I throw?
That's down to your strength, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
fine.
Yeah, you should maybe
Have
just another hole.
or have Mimi turn into an arrow.
Mimi, can you turn into an? Thank you.
Animate
Mimi
object.
has turned into an arrow, remember?
Oh, that's right. Good. Mimi, can you arrow? I'll aim, grapple, bring him down.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, and then we'll do it, and then I'll lock load it, and then.
Guiding bolt. Guiding bolt.
We have
So this is
advantage.
advantage.
You have advantage.
Okay, good. That was a 2.
Okay.
19. But wait,
Plus.
I have to roll something else because of James, or my own stupidity. Okay, so that goes down to a 17.
But
Add
then
the
you get a
D4.
+4.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
D4, yes. So 17.
30, 20.
As you watch the arrows stick in, and you watch as Cryovane continues to fly. Let's give action for Mimi.
Yeah.
Let's see where. Oh, 1 second. Let me pull up Mimi's stats here.
He has to roll a DC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's so for grapple, it's athletics
13.
versus athletics or acrobatics, whichever is better.
Okay. 1 second. Let me pull up Mimi here. Okay. A Mimi. Okay.
Hello, me.
I'm really hoping it's like an explosion in the sky of like body parts,
Yeah.
and then Mimi starts falling down and then turns back into a Quokka as he lands, rolls up, and like does one of these things. Like,
He does this.
yeah.
This long flowing mane.
I don't know, just his little Quokka hair. Oh, no, yeah, a Quokka with long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quokka.
Okay. Interesting.
Did we ruin your epic ending? I hope we did.
Oh, you've killed Mimi. You've killed Mimi.
No. Mimi's pretty good at with hit points and stuff.
That's
so.
okay, man. I got Thunder Wave on
It
tap. so-
appears a huge creature appears to be special grappled by it. Okay. Continues to fly as you watch this arrow stick into Cryovane. And then as you watch as the arrow itself turns into purple goop and then latches onto Cryovane. Issel, you watch as this dragon that was careening forward at really fucking fast begins to start to dip down and is coming straight towards your tower.
We didn't think this through.
Oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't do my stupid idea because it would be way worse right now.
Wonderful. Okay, so I'm watching it. I'm watching the dragon coming at my tower and just wait. And I'm like, you two, get down. Go, jump if you have to. And I'm just watching and like mentally calculating.
Both of them are frozen in fear.
Fair enough.
As you watch as this thing comes towards your tower.
And as soon as it's within 30 feet of the tower, I'm going to jump off the edge and Misty step onto its back.
Okay.
And stick my sword in to stay in place.
Boom! Lands straight into the tower. You watch as wood just scrapes past your face. What was this thing? You take 2 splintery damage.
Splintery damage, okay.
As does Cryovane. As it careens past and lands in the dirt, you hanging on. Make me a strength check.
Sure. Is this a check or a saving throw?
Strength check.
Okay. All right, that is an 18.
18. You walk as you feel this dark figure underneath you hit the ground. You hold onto your sword as it boom. You are shooken from, but you still ride on. As you watch as dirt kicks up. As Cryovane lands in the dirt, all this purple goop surrounding you. He takes, you all see about 200 feet outside of town, so about 300 feet away from you, Cryovane's silhouette smashed into this nearby hill. Run through a couple farmlands.
Run. I
Yeah.
think was going to start running.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to get there first because expeditious retreat.
All right. As you run, Cryovane's going to try and get free of Mimi.
Oh.
Does as it
We'd
scrapes
probably-
off this goop. Boom. It feels something on its back, and I believe it takes an action to remove grappling or to escape. Yes. It's all you begin to feel as Cryovane begins to take off once more.
Okay. Can I start whacking?
Go ahead and make a whack.
All right. I'm
And if it's been more than a minute, bless is over, by the way.
I would say at this point, maybe.
okay. Let me just check something quickly because I did not think this far ahead. Apologies. I am going to use my bonus action to cast Branding Smite and attach that to my first attack, which is, what is the number on that? 22 to hit.
22 to hit hits.
Excellent. And that is 1d8 plus 6 plus 2d6. All right, I'm all over the place tonight. Ooh. 12, 15. Yes, 15 plus 6 is 21 damage for the first attack.
Okay.
And then I take my second attack, which is also a 22 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. And sure, I will. I will spend a spell slot to add a divine smite to that.
Okay. Doesn't take an action or anything. Just happens.
Nope. When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 spell slot to add an extra 2d8 radiant damage.
Cool.
And I'm using it at first level, so. All right, so that is 12, 15 plus 6 is 21.
21 damage. Nice.
Just like stab and stab again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm specifically aiming for like the base of the wings to try and bring this thing to the ground.
Okay. Having to remove your sword, you grab on. I didn't roll damage for Mimi contact though. Roll some damage for me, please.
Oh, really?
It's an arrow.
Oh. This would be an attack roll, right?
No, damage.
Oh,
Damage.
damage. Gotcha.
Damage.
Sorry, guys. Okay. Oh. Now I'm
It's
all over the place.
Arrow
Sorry, guys.
damage. Just, yeah, arrow damage, right?
Plus the one that I had because I had.
Right.
So this is a 7 plus 2 lightning damage. Plus, where's my 10? plus 10. No. That's plus the sharpshoot 10. Plus.
You declare sharpshoot for your shot.
No, I didn't declare that though. No, I've been assuming. But we'll just say then it's 9 lightning damage plus 2 from Hunter's Mark, so that's 11.
11. Okay.
Additional.
Cool. So that adds into the damage you've done to Cryovane. You grab onto one of the spikes that you are nearby on his back, Isolde, as you remove your sword and go for 1, 2. You all hear these thunderous smites and flashes of light as you see the silhouette of Cryovane go upwards into the air. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone or Inqua might have the ability with
the range
arrow
of a
to hit
longbow.
at this time.
Well, if I see, are you still on Cryovane's back, Assault? I'm not gonna do it then.
Do it.
I wouldn't.
Do it.
Well,
Yes.
okay. I'll roll an attack roll.
Are you doing
Okay.
sharpshooter?
This is what I didn't want to have happen.
Did you roll that one?
I rolled a nat 1.
Ooh, okay. Roll me another attack, please.
No.
You know you're gonna have to actually hit me, right? And that's-
Oh wait, actually I forgot to do the thing with my hand. So I actually rolled a -2.
That's not better.
That 20 is all the hit, man.
That's gonna.
And was this
That's
a sharpshoot?
No, I did. No, I didn't. I didn't declare it. I didn't declare it. Babe. But that is gonna be a full damage, 10 lightning damage.
He said
Oh,
it's
plus-
another attack roll.
Oh, I'm seeing if you can pierce her armor. So can you roll me an attack roll?
Oh, an attack roll. I'm sorry, guys. That's a 14.
Does not.
Does not.
Phew. Okay.
Even without my shield up, that doesn't hit me.
Oh, I mean, if Ink was
Yeah.
going, then
Do it.
yeah, I think I'll.
I would say if you're only moving 30 feet to get the shot off and you use Expeditious Retreat, which gives you a bonus action to dash, you'd be 240 feet away.
240.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't. Okay.
All right, so we're all pretty far away. We're not within range for most anything. Okay.
But you watch as these 2 strikes, boom, boom. You watch as the arrow flies. So you feel a bit of ting off your back. And there's a bit of a crackle. But you all watch as Cryovane begins to fly off with Isolt on his back. And as
Crap.
it feels the presence of something on its back, it is going to start doing a barrel roll. Can you make me a strength check, please?
Is that a check or a saving throw?
Well, bless is over.
That doesn't matter.
Oh.
Because saving throw is an effect that happens towards you.
Well, it's also
Wow.
to like keep your balance if you suddenly are rocked by a huge wave on a boat or something like that.
Okay, saving throw.
Okay. Cool. I am within my own aura, and that gives me a 23 strength check. Because I have the aura that gives me a +4 to
Forgot
my
about that.
saving
Yep.
throws.
Yep.
Okay. As you hold on, the force of the spinning and gravity working against you, you feel your grip and sword go as you begin to descend down.
All right.
You all watch as Cryovane begins to fly off and a small silhouette begins to fall downwards.
How close are we to Mimi right now?
As you take another turn, I'm assuming you using your action and movement, you are now about, Tim is 180 feet. Y'all are about 210 feet.
Is that within yelling? Can someone hear if we yell? Does anyone have what's it called?
I have thaumaturgy.
Can you? So I'll yell it, or I'll yell to Winley, who's running. I'm assuming probably in front of me. Just be like, "Get Mimi to save Isolde." Like, see if
No.
Mimi has eaten a lot of giant eagles at one point in his life. Hopefully, this is what I'm or something. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Be a big squishy thing they can land
Yeah,
on.
so I'll just scream it.
So Winley will cast Thaumaturgy and go, Mimi! Save Insult!
And you watch as this big purple blob has to take the time to become a quokka and starts scampering off. But as you watch as this small figure off in the distance just plummets to the ground.
How fast and how much distance can I cover?
You with
So
With-
in
action and dash.
Which is double dash.
So yeah, for doing a movement and a dash. Or so it becomes a bonus action, right? You can
Yes.
use dash as a bonus action, so that's 90 feet, so that's an additional 30 feet. You can get
60.
180 feet from where Mimi was, or is.
Yeah, I might have just enough time to sheathe my sword because, as Thomas pointed out in the chat, 500 feet around is fall speed.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hit the ground in one round, and so
Can't
yeah,
think of anything.
as I'm falling, my only thing is like sheathe my sword and try to bring my arms up over my head to protect myself as much as possible.
Don't think I can get close enough to do it.
Yeah, I can't either.
Yeah, can't do anything.
You watch as this figure just, and with the distance you just hear a as it lands. But it's still, you take 43 fall damage.
Thank goodness for temporary hit points.
We didn't have those anymore. We took a long
We
rest.
didn't.
Oh,
Was there a long
You
rest
did not
over?
take the long. Oh, you did not take the long rest. You didn't.
it was
Finish.
interrupted.
Yeah.
Oh, well then. I assumed that I didn't have the temporary hit points anymore.
Yeah, and you should get the bonus hit points for the kind of night you had, Isolde. You know what I mean?
That's said, even without those, I'm fine. Like I land and I hurt, and it's not
Yeah.
great, but I land and just like, oh,
It's a loamy soil.
and then like immediately fumble for my pouch where the sending stone is to tell
It'd be Tim.
tell Tim I'm alive.
She's alive, everyone!
We're just gonna run. We're just running.
Yeah,
We're all
still
done.
running. But yeah,
Run.
Like
and
slowly
noise,
pick
though.
myself up.
As you slowly get up, you take your breath and feel everything hurt. Possibly a couple broken ribs from that fall.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh.
flex your hands, you feel your toes. Fortunately, you feel them. And cresting over the hill right before you, you see a tiny little figure approaching. They're coming.
Hi, Mimi. I'm just gonna sit down on the ground.
Well, everyone is
Ow.
acting. We don't know for sure that Cryovane is left, and everyone's acting.
Oh no, we're looking. We're looking. We're not gonna. We're not just but
well, I feel from our perspective too, we still have kind of a general
Yeah.
idea of the sky and seeing.
Yeah, and Darjan, you are able to see as the figure melds in with the sword mountains, the silhouette, before you see just the faintest small figures start to go up higher and higher towards the tallest peak. But you all end up catching up with Isolde, who is collecting her breath.
Just sitting on the ground with Mimi on her lap, just petting him.
Oh my goodness.
And Winley is not even gonna ask. She's just gonna run up and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Aww.
And
Just like I'm fine. I'm
yeah,
fine.
she doesn't care. She's still gonna just
Yeah. Like Isolde can try to protest. She really is only down at half hit points.
I know.
But ow.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, Winley is so distraught that luckily at 3rd level. 18 points back.
And you added the thing for you being a life cleric.
So D&D Beyond does add that in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just checking. And I can like feel my ribs snapping back into place a little bit. Just, oh,
Except for those floating ones. You lost those.
I lost those years ago, man. Just like look up at her. Thank you.
Oh my God, Izzy, that was so scary.
Yeah, it was. All right.
Now we have to go
And I'll-
back to the town.
Yeah.
The
Pick my-
inn
What
Figure
happened?
It got covered.
completely engulfed in ice.
Stars. All right, and I'll pick myself up carefully, still holding Mimi. And let's head back.
See what we can do. It's our stuff still in there.
Before
Well-
going back, can I ask James? Or can I examine Isolt's sword for
Yeah.
blood coloring, and then also see if I can? I know it's nighttime, but see if I can, with Hunter's Mark, pick up a trail of direction, if that makes sense.
Yeah, roll me
Before we head back into town.
survival check with advantage.
And
Right.
I'll
And I
hold
can tell him what I saw too.
And I'll hold the sword with like tipping it into the moonlight so you can see a little better.
It was a 12 and a 24, so I'll go with the 24.
Mm-hmm.
What? You're gonna go with the 24, not the
You know.
12? I mean,
Make it harder.
Yeah.
But there's a comfort, especially for you with the way that things have been going. You're looking at the blood, you're looking at the trail, and you know, based on that, the directional and with the magic that you casted with Hunter's Mark, just like pinpointing towards that peak. And with Darjan's additional information, you are very certain that that is where it is headed.
Done. Logged. Clocked. Let's head back to town.
Yeah, Tim will take full advantage of the rest of the time he has with Expeditious Retreat to try and get to people who need help.
Mm-hmm. And as you rush in past the destroyed tower and connecting wall, you see a bunch of people bustling, running through, screams, yelling. You find a familiar sight of Phandalin in duress. You see Ahalia pointing out directions in a nightgown, not even having the time to change, but just with all the dignity in her, just pointing out where people should go, how to get it done. As you all eventually just come in the same sight as Tim, you see a familiar Phandalin, but even worse than the first night you left it. That's where we're going to end tonight.
North deck giveaway.
Oh,
Don't
Jack
forget the
giveaway
giveaway.
before we. Oh, thank you. Because we triggered the boy last time. Nord Games deck giveaway. Type in hashtag chaos in the chat. You know, only into once. I don't know why my Kanto accent coming out. Hit that.
Uncle Roger.
Uncle Roger. But yeah, do that hashtag chaos in the chat only once. We can only give a physical copy to our US watchers, but if you are outside of the US, we can get you a PDF copy of your choice. So enter that in. Yeah. Ooh. That's
Wow. I thought this was gonna be another shopping episode. Oh.
I don't allow 3 shopping episodes in a row.
Yes.
It wasn't a shopping episode. It was a romance episode.
It was a feels episode.
It
Yes.
was a field of
Yes, it
Yeah.
was.
Those are supposed to end on a good note. You don't sour them with dragon attacks. Not certainly not in a Dragon of Icespire Peak game.
No, especially not knowing that there's only 3 more episodes left.
Oh my god.
I know. I know.
Speaking of
TPK,
feels,
that's how it ends every week.
speaking of
Yeah.
feels,
Yeah. All right. Come on, people.
Yeah, and
Put your tags in. Put it in.
Put it in. Put it in. Hey. And look, even though I had D&D Beyond.
Oh my
Say that
goodness.
again?
Uh-oh.
See, this is why, folks, you should use D&D Beyond, because all your physical books start falling over and your limited desk space makes a shit ton of room.
It's like you're doing an infomercial for D&D
is.
Beyond. Do you have problems with your
Dropping
physical books?
books
Tumble,
around.
tumble, tumble.
It's your life like this with your books? Oh, I
Whoa,
don't-
whoa.
That awful, like picking them up and they keep falling. Like, oh, my books keep falling.
Oh,
I can't pick things up. My hands don't work. Oh, sorry, Inqua.
What? Oh, I see what you did there.
Oh,
so who won?
going to hell. I'm sorry.
Probably.
We're not doing is descent.
We have a
into
winner.
awareness.
There's a
Mom
winner.
Clancy has won the giveaway.
I'm Clancy.
Of course.
Congratulations, Bomb Clancy. And now you're disqualified for the rest of the month.
No,
Love
you need to get
you.
tumblers.
Congratulations, love, and congratulations to Amy Marie for winning the Birds of Paradise set. Thank you to NGC457, the Hefner, Duke Fleeg, and Squeal the Bard for your bits. Thank you for the raids. Oh God, Feather Fault, something of gods and folks. Laws of God and Men, and there's one more. There was one more. I don't know. It's not in the chat.
We love you all.
You
We love you all.
know
Thank you very much.
you
Everybody, all the raiders.
Yes, and thank you for our regular viewers so much for joining us. We will be back next Monday. We're going to go into our After Dark series. You can catch that on patreon.com/questsandchaos. But until next Monday, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay away from dragon attacks. Bye.